Yeah, like you go into the lineage of Jesus. When you read about Jesus, the first chapter of the New Testament is talking Matthew about Jesus, the son, and he go until Adam. And another one, he go to Abraham, I think. So one time he said Solomon, and the other reference is talking about Nathan. And the story, you think, yeah, this is from the father's side, this is from the mother's side. Even David, the two of them are the sons of David. But here is something very, very tricky. He's saying Uriah, and between brackets he says the husband of Bathsheba who died. Do you know that story?
Yeah.
Do you know that story? What David...
That name, yeah, it does.
The name, but what is the story? Bathsheba was very pretty lady, and David was sitting there, he finished the war, and he's sitting, doing nothing. So he watched from the veranda or wherever, and he saw a naked woman on the other side, and he liked her and he wanted her. But this woman had a husband. Husband was Uriah al-Hissi, and he wanted her, so he sent her husband to the war. So that's a crime of killing for King David, that the Lord loved him that much. He killed Uriah al-Hissi. He sent him with paper to the army leader and said to him, when you receive this, put Uriah in the front. So Uriah was killed. But Uriah returned back before he was killed, and he didn't want to go with his wife. He said, the people of God are in war, and me go with my wife? No way. So he sit on the door. So you know that he didn't touch his wife, but his wife was already impregnated by the King David. Did you get the story? So he had to get rid of him. He put him in the front of the war and he died. And God was very upset, very upset, very upset.
Because he killed him to cover his sin.
Yeah.
But then your question is...
And the child died after that, but then he got another child. So what is this sentence here? Something like you really know it or you don't. If someone die, his brother take to keep his name.
Yeah.
Take his wife.
Yes.
How about that? Is this Suzy? Pastor Emmanuel?
Yes, that's Bible.
Yeah. So the firstborn die and he don't have a child. So his wife take the husband, take the brother, to keep a name for, so no name of Israel will be wiped, right? So that child is not the child of Uriah, he's the child of David, but legally he's the child of Uriah because he don't have a child.
Legally,
see?
Yeah.
So here is lineage which is bad, and he give us Solomon, who sit on the throne of David, who wrecked it all. He had 1,000 concubine and wife. Please, God help me. If you have a wife, you're an angel or you're martyr, whatever. He had 1,000 wife on the same time. And he did all the abomination until the astral projection and everything you can imagine, and worship and human sacrifice and animal sacrifice and blood drinking and cannibalistic and all sins that you can imagine of the Gentiles. Here Canaan was a nation who was teaching the demonic rituals to all the nation. And I was reading, this is not a story from the Bible, but I don't know if you're right or wrong. He was teaching even the Pharaoh. And the Pharaoh, when he knew about he said when he was going for them, Canaanite was really... Are you upset?
No.
Close your ears and let them hear it.
I'm taking it in slowly, it's all good.
Yeah, so the Canaanite here teach all the nation around them all these ritual horrible things.
Yeah.
They teach them.
I still don't really understand.
What's your name?
Rita,
Rita.
Yeah, Rita. Rita is my stepmom.
You didn't get
It's
it.
the name of a saint.
What part you didn't get it?
My parents.
This is the other side of the...
So there is two C's, like you can see. See, lineage of the left, lineage of the right. The lineage of the right, which is next to you, give you to Jesus,
Yes.
the Israelite lineage. The other one give us the lineage of the Jews. Juri, it means Jews,
But
which
didn't
from...
Jesus come from the Jews?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm lost.
No, Jesus is not come. Yeah, he's from Judah. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But what I'm saying here, that branch of Solomon was corrupted. Solomon came and built the temple, which is like the temple of the Antichrist, and he gave us all the what is it, the Masonic ritual, and this is like the type number 1 for them. And they're gonna do the Temple of Solomon, similar things to it into the future. So he was not really a good character. Even, God talk about him that he had the most wisdom, most riches, and he took the nation into very riches, whatever. But God punished him straight away into his son and divide the nation. Because of the faithfulness of God, he kept his promise to David, not to Solomon. So the side of Solomon give us the bad seed. This is here on the Canaanite lineage. How about before the flood? Because here something happened. Before the flood, we had Cain, Abel and Cain, right? And Cain, of course, was the bad link, the bad seed, right? There's no. Abel died, but God gave shees in Arabic. He gave another son after the death of Abel. And this is a good lineage who coming to give. So this is the seed of the devil, this is the seed of God, the children of God.
So does this tie in when you said there's people that the Holy Spirit will say to not really evangelize to when you're guided because they come from this lineage?
Probably,
still?
but I shouldn't say that.
But
I'm just talking to myself. I shouldn't say that because everyone deserves to be preached for. You do more your effort. Unless you feel like, nah. You feel a no, you feel like God saying no. But let's continue on this. So before the flood, there was the lineage of Cain. We're going to get, the beast or all the evil things. But when the flood came, something happened. All died but Noah. Right? So that lineage, how it come to continue the seed of the devil, or the bad seed? And the family, right?
Exactly.
So there wasn't the movie. Have you watched the movie of Noah? Yeah? You watch
Yeah,
it?
but Charlton Heston did a movie and there's one about Jesus, yeah.
Noah, there was a Noah, and there was someone who are from the other side who escape and enter into the ark and whatever. I don't know if this is true or not. It's not Bible. But the seed of the devil is there and it continued to go. So where, if was just stop into Noah. But now we don't know about this. They call the pre-flood lineage. Can you see that word? Pre-flood lineage. That's after the flood lineage. So the pre-flood lineage of devil is Cain. It's not that hard to find out. All his children are wicked like him because he said you are killer like your father. He was killer from the beginning. Cain was a killer like his father, which is the devil. Not hard to find out. But after the flood, Noah came and there was no one else. Right? My God, I look at you. I feel like I'm torturing you guys.
You're not torturing us.
I'm gonna stop here, wallah.
No.
After the flood, there was only Noah and his 3 children. Sam, Ham, Japheth. That's the one who you're talking about. Ham did that crime and got the curse.
And the curse.
And curse is not like, you're gonna be, everything you do is unfruitful, whatever. Curse is like eternal separation from God. So this is after the flood, the lineage of the seed of evil. You can prove through the writing of the Jews, whatever, you may find something, how the lineage, because he said, he said that I put enmity between you and the seed. He said that to Adam. He talked about the serpent. And her seed will, can you say it in English? Pastor David?
A seed will bruise your head.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Bruise, B-R-U-I-S-E.
Bruise your head. He said about Jesus, like, you know that story? So Jesus will bruise, he will crush the head of the serpent, the seed of the serpent. But he will just hurt Jesus into the, do you want to read it? Open it please, Pastor, and read it for him. This is very important. Genesis 3, find the verse. Very important, loudly. Louder, Pastor.
I
Louder.
will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and her offspring.
He's talking to the serpent.
He will bruise your head.
Adam,
and you will
after
bruise
sin.
his heel. So the woman is said, I will greatly multiply your pain in childbirth, and in pain you will bring forth children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you.
No, we're not going to talk for the woman things and men things, but we're talking about, he said that there will be enmity between the seed of the human, which is Christ, the seed of the woman, not the seed of man, Pastor David. Seed of the woman. So unless you're born of the seed of the woman, not the seed of man, you will never go with the Lord. That's why we're born of God. Seed of the women. The woman.
What's the seed of a woman?
Seed of the woman is like Virgin Mary. She had the Holy Spirit come upon her and she birthed a child, not in the will of man. So it's not like the semen, with this ovum, whatever, and they get together and get a child. This is the will of man. But the will of God when we are born of God. So this is being born of the seed of the woman. Jesus is born of the seed of the woman. He didn't have a male. He didn't take the part of
with a biology. It was
Yes.
a man and a woman. Yes.
not anything from Joseph.
Yes.
So he talking about the seed of the women. And I'm gonna tell you, the covenant was with Sarah, not with Abraham. Can I go that further and hurt you guys? Yeah. Can I say that, Pastor? Because he had 8 children, and he said from Sarah. The promise called Abraham was the promise to the son of Sarah, of a woman. How is that? Yeah.
Can I ask?
Ask, please.
Because the purpose of God at that time of Noah is to eliminate all evil,
All wickedness.
all wickedness. So that's why I'm wondering.
He finished all flesh. Why all flesh? He didn't say human, all flesh. Because the demons were entering into all the flesh in the animal, and they were eating blood and doing horrible things. There was nothing unclean into. So God has to save only, there was only seed who was left in the sight of God undefiled. Was Noah.
What do you think, Pastor Suzy? Just the evil entered into, was it Ham?
Yeah.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Ham and God was in his mercy cursed only, or the father cursed the young one. And that is why I don't want to lose time in saying this, because it's not Bible, but they said terrible things, he castrated him, I don't know what. And in the Jewish writing, it's not.
Still the evil. There's still evil after
Yeah.
the flood.
Yeah. Yes. But I'm just saying, because there can be a link here. Like you can read a lot of things that Cain was not really from Adam alone. And I don't want to go for something the Bible didn't say. I like the Bible straight away. What he say, I take. What I don't say, I say people said, and it's up to you, take it or not. Here is the lineage of Adam. The seed of Cain was the cursed seed. He killed, and God gave him like a son. I'll punish the killing, but later. God give him forgiveness. So he will have a chance to recover, but he was cursed by madness. He was cursed by, that's mark on him. And there is a movie about the Mark of Cain, and you probably know, I don't know.
This is a generational curse.
Generation curse come from Cain. Yeah. Cain is a generation
But they
curse.
can't be broken. Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't say that.
No, that's what I'm asking.
Blood of
I'm
Christ.
asking.
The blood of Christ is to cure anything.
Hallelujah.
Is the cure for everything. But the curse of the lineage,
That's what I'm saying. Because of the lineage.
yes, he got the curse on the lineage and the land. Have you ever linked the two that are the same name? Is this like a coincidence? Is it coincidence, Pastor? The name of the guy who was cursed is Cain, and the promised land is the land of Canaan. How come? He took the land from Cain because he don't deserve it and give it to the children of God. How is that? How is that? Anyone say hallelujah? Hallelujah. We love you, Lord. I love you. I love you. Didn't he say, if you don't use it, taken from you and give it to one who faithful, and he give the 10 portion, he took the one who didn't work for his kingdom and give it to the one who had the 5 talents? How's that? Huh? Lazy are not in here. We don't do lazy here. You do lazy here, you go and lose everything. No lazy here. You work for the kingdom from all your power. He took the land. The whole world is fighting for this piece of land. This piece of real estate was the whole thing. And you're gonna surprise you, because you guys wanted to dig into the curse. Well, I wanted you to dig
He
in
was a
the
farmer. He was farming the land.
I want you to dig into the blessing of Abraham. The whole world are fighting for that blessing. It's from Adam to his sons and going. But we started from Abraham, and everyone is fighting for this. American try to pretend that they are the descendant of English. I tried. African trying. And the tribes of New Zealand are trying. We are the descendant of Abraham. We are the flesh and the descendant of Abraham. And they're trying to prove all this. But who is the real descendant, children of Abraham? We didn't answer that yet. But I think we should stop here. Yeah?
No. Unless you want to.
No. I mean, like, you're not dizzy?
No.
How much do you want more? All right, I'm gonna get you the Abraham things, because otherwise it'd be unfair. Go to that Abraham covenant, right? Let's do this quickly because you probably all know it. Go for the Abraham. Go few up. Up. Yeah. Up more. Yeah. Go down one. See here. This is the sins of the Amorites. Can you see those ones?
Pictures?
Yeah.
So there's. Are they?
Until the cup. Read that last verse, please. The last. Can you come back? Yeah. Read the last one. Genesis 15. Read it, any one of you, please.
But in the fourth generation they shall come.
You read the Arabic one.
Yeah. Wait, start here, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't read Arabic.
Right. Okay.
Make sure right to left.
Yeah.
But in the fourth generation they shall come hither again.
He's talking to Abraham that your children will be enslaved for 400 years, and after then that they come out. Yeah. For
the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full.
the iniquity of the Amorite is not full. So the Amorite is one branch of the Canaanites. The curse of Canaan. If you go, Canaan is many. I was saying, who is Canaan? What is this name that is not existing anymore? But it's many nations, the ites and ites, you find them. Go log, they will tell you how many ites are in the Canaan family. But see that cup, can you see that cup on the bottom?
Yeah.
What is this?
The one in the middle.
The
That's
cup.
The third one.
Yeah, can you see the one in the middle are all the tattoos and all the crazy. Yeah, this is in our time. They make them all brainwashed with this.
What's that? Isn't that a hands?
The first one is worshipping and they're giving the babies, and this one he had the tattoos and skulls and all those things. They're getting.
Isn't that evil?
Yeah, this is our descendant of evil things, and they're doing it and they like it. Everyone, what did you do with your skin? Are you? That's what I tell them. Are you crazy? How many person would like to see your skin? And they go into the lineage. Sorry, just don't want to hurt anyone, but and the last one is the cup of the wrath of God. Did you see that? This is one of the book of Revelation pictures. This is exactly when the wrath of God is full on the Amorites. When the time of the Amorites is done, God's wrath will come. This is no jokes. You can touch it and make it bigger if you want to see the picture. Touch it, enlarge. Go up. One. Yeah. Touch. Yeah, touch. Now you have to touch it first and make corners. Okay. Just move a little bit. No? What did I do?
Because it's in this PowerPoint mode. It's in the slideshow mode. You need to go.
Wait. This one? You want to see this one?
Maybe you do yours.
Because we have this. Increase this.
It's not linked.
Is this what you want to see?
Oh God. Not really, no.
Yeah, but why I'm trying, I get that slide to show you the wickedness who's in the past in a form and is still even there. I said, why do you do that? I was crazy. All right, stop being crazy.
There's a lot of evil people, darling, but we can't change them.
No, we can.
I don't want to change them because they're actually scaring me. I'm being scared for a long time.
All right.
I can feel the bad vibes and they're evil.
what she's saying,
I'm
that she
talking
don't
about-
want to talk to bad people, but
I don't know, because they scare me. That my neighbour Anna said, you don't show them you're scared, you don't let them win. I don't want them near me. And I get told I'm like a magnet. I don't attract evil people. Like, Christy said.
well, this is exactly what I was saying
Yeah, I
before
know,
you
but
said.
they-
If you
they-
recognize that
they
that,
wanna
that
win
root
the
of
But
wickedness,
They want to win against the people like us in the world because they're not normal. They're not normal.
Prof,
Okay.
she's saying they're
I'm
not
sorry, I'm
normal.
not
She
here
feel
to
it.
change them.
But
Like Robert
I'll
says,
tell you
she's
what,
a Catholic too.
I have
She met me in St.
surprises,
Mary's.
God surprised me quite a
Yeah.
lot, when
Well,
I
we
get.
don't have time to change these idiots. Excuse my language, but really.
All right, well, let someone else doing it. I get,
Well,
sometimes
they
very,
come.
very like this, and someone come and I say, pray with me. Jesus come in my heart. He's full of ugly tattoo, and he pray.
Well, they got ugly tattoos. That's their choice.
Yeah, but
Yeah, what I'm
They're
saying,
ugly.
in my heart, I judge them. And I don't have a right to judge them that way, right?
No.
But they come the person and you tell him, say sorry, Lord, I really did graffiti and craziness on on your temple.
Just wasting
I am
your energy
sorry.
on people like that.
No, I lose my time. I have time and I dedicate my life to the children of God, and until the moment I'll go. This is all the rest of my days are gonna...
They'll only attract evil people like
No,
that.
I am not afraid of their evilness. They are
Well,
afraid
no,
of the
it's
presence
me,
of
all the
God.
time, darling.
You will change, don't worry.
Yeah, it will. I
You will
know.
change. You will change. Take yourself time with us and you will
Yeah,
change.
yeah.
You're gonna make the tremble, make the
Well,
devil...
I've seen the evil stopped because I've got the name of a heavy saint. God has stopped them from hurting me. I've seen the karma. Well, they put this. Yeah, I've seen them.
Okay, Rita, the things
Well,
will
it's
change.
true, because there
The
is
things
such
will
thing as
change,
karma.
Rita. One day I was putting,
I don't
the...
know why I've done nothing to them. I don't know why they want to hurt me. I don't even talk.
In
to
the
these
beginning,
people.
I had the blue eye because I just
Yeah,
wanted
we'll
to. I was
get to the
afraid of
right.
the devil, whatever, the mentality of the Egypt, whatever, the curse. But now, you don't. You get into a place where you make the devil tremble. You are in the presence of. You will go into that place.
Yeah, but
Wait.
they trust me. These sort of people, they never give up here and there. They try it without. They give up on the. They give up on someone and they'll start.
All right, everyone has a level, don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
I know.
But if you don't feel
That's their
confident,
level.
there is people who are evil. But what I'm saying here, when you come and say no, and then come a person that you think he's not, I'm not gonna lose time, and then he pray and receive Christ and say, oh, sorry, Lord.
Hallelujah.
I'm sorry, Lord. Who are me to judge whatever, I'm sorry, Lord. I'm sorry. And they respond to the Lord beautiful way.
The more I pray every day as well, God will God will keep them away from me, and they're gonna like go down, not me. I haven't been hurt. I haven't been in an accident. I haven't tripped over, but I've seen other people that try to hurt me in person. I don't want to go into they have been.
We'll teach you.
All right, Rita, I'm gonna
not
finish
being
that
mean
part
or
of the
nasty.
Abraham, and then we're gonna pray
Because
with you.
God knows and Jesus knows I'm the innocent one, and they're trying to get at me. They're trying to hurt me.
The
for no
devil
reason
is
but
like a roaring lion. He wants to hurt everyone. So it's not only you, Rita.
I know, not only me.
If I tell you
innocent people
yesterday, I
like
was
me.
trying how long
You know what I
to
mean.
stop my car,
Yeah.
It's just like...
That's why my mother protected me. She was a Capricorn, very dominating mother. She could see, she was, watched me my family protected me.
Right, I'm gonna finish that point and we pray together,
Yeah,
because
I
this is
know.
more important than the teaching. You are more important.
No.
You came to us,
important.
and you are more important for us. But I'll finish this part because I don't want to leave you with the bad thought about cursing.
Thank you, Suzy.
So we have the Abrahamic covenant, right? And we said why God chose Abraham last time. Did you find out why? All right, well, go for that. He said, I'm blessing. In blessing, I will bless you and multiply and multiply you. No, that's not why he chose Abraham. Where is it? He said to him, they're going to multiply, your children like the stars of the sea and like the sand. And last time we said, we don't see even in the Jews something close to that. Unless God didn't say the truth, which is not, of course, the answer. But it's like there is children of God that we do not know. He say here into Genesis 18:17, who want to read that? And the Lord said, shall I hide from Abraham No. I was searching for this verse for quite a while.
Can we change the photos?
Roman,
Oh, it's all right. I can cope with this.
which one?
Oh no, that it doesn't matter. It's gone. All good.
In Roman 11, he say, as concerning the gospel, there are enemies, but for your sake. So God is for, because of the fathers, because of the promise of the Father. But where is the English here? يعني عرفته يوسف. Genesis 18. Where is the English? Genesis 18, 18 and 19. Can you open it, please, Pastor?
Yes, please. Genesis
18, 18 and 19.
Okay. You want me to read 17?
Yes, please.
Then the Lord said, should I hide from Abraham what I'm doing? Since Abraham will surely become a great and a mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth will be blessed in him. I choose Abraham. He will instruct his children.
So why he choose Abraham?